In this video, I want to take you guys through a pretty big free weekend that is going to be running very soon, and that is a free weekend on Watch Dogs Legion. Kind of interesting that this game that, is primarily a single-player title, it does have an online component as well that just dropped, but a lot of people play for the single-player now, just a few months after releasing a free weekend. It's not the entirety of the game, so that is something you have to bear in mind, but we'll talk about that. Also, Best Buy is running a pretty solid 24-hour flash sale. We'll take a quick look at that in just a little bit. But yes, Watch Dogs Legion will be seeing a free weekend beginning on Thursday, March 25th, and it will be running until the entire weekend, until the end of the weekend. March 29th is when the free weekend will end. That is a significant amount of time to actually play the game. However, if you're planning on picking the game up as a part of this free weekend and beating the entirety of the game, that will not be possible, as the game's trial period will allow you to get access to the online and single-player modes. This includes all of the open-world activities like bare-knuckle fights and the campaign, as far as the Sky Larson mission of the game's 8 boroughs. 4 will be open for players to explore, including the city of London and Lambeth. So that is something to know, but that's a significant amount of content, seemingly anyway. I haven't played Watch Dogs Legion that extensively. It's one of those games that, honestly, I might not go back and even complete, just because, that open world Watch Dogs formula. I liked Watch Dogs 2 a lot, but it didn't vibe with me to the point that it's on the top of my priority list for a game that I need to beat, and by the time I'm ready to go back to it, I feel like a billion other games are going to come out. But for a lot of people, if you're a big fan of Watch Dogs, it might be something worthwhile to check out. You got the multiplayer component on top of that as well, so that's pretty decent. This game has been going on sale pretty regularly, so I don't know if this is some sort of idea that Ubisoft stir up just based on looking at the game sales. I don't know how the game exactly sold from a commercial standpoint, just because we don't have a lot of the specifics from a digital standpoint, but, it was following the typical Ubisoft MO of going on sale right after it came out, and you can readily find it for like $25. If you get it pre-owned from like GameFly, you can find it as low as $20, so yeah, it just goes to show how cheap this game got and how quickly it got so cheap. Okay, so moving on from that, again, that'll be kicking off March 24th tomorrow. You can check that out. Best Buy is running a 24-hour flash sale, which is pretty good. Outside of the game deals, they do have deals on like televisions, 65-inch Insignia television, 4K Ultra HD, $450, Toshiba 55-inch LED 4K Ultra HD Smart TV, that is $350. Kind of crazy how cheap, like, pretty big televisions that are 4K are going for. I mean, televisions typically rocket down in price point, but I got my 4K Sony TV back in like 2016, and that was like $1,000 when I bought it. So yeah, it was like pretty expensive, but now it's relatively cheap for a pretty big 4K TV. And you do want to get a 4K television or a 4K monitor if you are picking up a PlayStation 5. Well, it really depends what you want. If you plan on playing the majority of your games at 60 FPS, you can get away with like a 1080p screen or a 1440p screen, but really, you probably want a 4K television or a 4K monitor to really get everything you can out of the PlayStation 5. Ideally, you would want like a 4K 120Hz, but that's a little bit more difficult to get. But nevertheless, that is something you'll want to be aware of, and it's relatively cheap right now, so that's good. As far as deals go, it's a lot of what we've seen in the past. You're looking at Dying Light Anniversary Edition, $20. Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age, that's down to $25. Kingdom Hearts Melodies of Memory is actually a pretty solid deal, and you can get that for $40. That hasn't been going on sale all too much, so yeah, I thought that was a decent mention. And then also, you can get the Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package for $30, which is a really good deal given all the content that you're getting as a part of that. So yeah, bear that in mind, that if you do want to get the Kingdom Hearts stuff, that's a really good way to do so. It's about to come out on PC for a ridiculous price point, so seeing the all-in-one package for $30 on here is pretty good. But that's going to wrap up this one. Again, Watch Dogs Legion will be enjoying a free weekend starting tomorrow, and as far as Kingdom Hearts and the Best Buy deals, you can check that out on their official website for the next 24 hours. So links to that will be in the description box below. But that's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.